I also wanted to get into this to say that you are not, or at least as I understand it, you don't consider yourself a purist. So positive reinforcement is not the only tool in your toolbox, and you're not personally offended if you do something else or someone else goes about things a different way. Is that fair to say?
I am absolutely not a purist. I train with that dreaded cherry on top, as they say, as the purists call it. We take the positive punishment and we add a cherry on top to make it slightly more appetitive to the horse. I do it because it's more effective. I mean, I have no problem with traditional punishment, if you will, based training. I like positive reinforcement because it's quicker, it's easier, and it gets the job done. As well as being, nice to my horse, if you will, if you want to cross over into the unicorn area of the horse world. But mostly it's just efficient. And I have absolutely no problem with adding contact with positive punishment. I mean, it just, we can do everything in a way that is clear to our horse. And being clear to our horse and helping them to understand better and easier is what is kindest. So whatever works at the moment to help the horse best is what is best. We shouldn't get stuck in one training style and say, no, we're absolutely not going to use anything else. We need to have all the tools that are available to us.
Yeah. So like I can appreciate that. Some of the purists I really have some troubles getting along with because they're just so this is the only way, and if you don't do it this way, you're a cruel and inhumane human being and all of that stuff. But you also have people who are traditionalists who believe that there's no place in the world for positive reinforcement and then it's just spoiling a horse and all, and or a dog or whatever. And I don't think that's exactly correct either. There's some blending and some gray area, and all of the quadrants have pros and cons associated with them. They all have things that they're superior at, and they all have weaknesses and so forth. Like I'll say, if you come across a pure positive reinforcement trained dog or horse or whatever, there will likely be some behaviors that animal exhibits that nobody really cares for, but they're not willing to use the tool to end those behaviors. They're not going to ever punish them. The purist will say that if I don't reward that behavior, it will just gradually go away. And the words "I hope" are always left off of that sentence as they explain it.